Good morning, Nahawks. I'm Janai and welcome to NTV News for February 26, 2021. Today we'll be featuring an interview discussing IYT. But first, we have a few announcements. As part of our month-long celebration of Black History Month and in cooperation with the BSU, today we present Kehinde Wyley. Kehinde Wiley is an African-American portrait painter based in New York City who is known for his highly realistic and decorated paintings of African-Americans and others. His paintings frequently reproduce the work of old master paintings such as Napoleon leading the army over the Alps, which is based on Napoleon crossing the Alps, 1800 by Jacques Louis David. This painting is often regarded as a masterpiece. Wiley restaged it with an African rider wearing modern army fatigues and a bandana. Wiley was commissioned in 2017 to paint a portrait of former President Barack Obama for the Smithsonian National Portrait Gallery, which has portraits of all previous American presidents. The Columbus Museum of Art, which hosted an exhibit of his work in 2007, describes his work as follows. Wiley has gained recent acclaim for his heroic portraits which address the image and status of young African-American men and contemporary culture. When Kehinde Wiley visited Richmond's Virginia Museum of Fine Arts for his retrospective there in summer of 2016, he was struck by a monument a few blocks away that depicted a Confederate general. In response, in 2019, Kehinde made an 8-ton, 29-foot-high tall bronze monument titled Rumors of War, which features and celebrates African Americans in a traditional heroic pose of the leader on a horse. In 2018, Wiley was included in Time Magazine's 100 Most Influential People. Today we salute modern black portrait painter and sculptor Kehinde Wyley. Attention seniors, Joseph's is now taking your orders for graduation items. This is for announcements, class rings, and things like that. The cap and gown distribution will be taken care of separately by Natomas High School and more information will come out later this year. Look for Joseph's link in the description below. The link will give you additional information and take you to the Natomas information and order page. It's time to order your graduation items. Please place your orders before March 15th. We have a new club on campus. It's the Chess Club. The purpose of Chess Club is to foster and promote chess on the NHS campus. You do not have to know how to play chess to join the club. One of the Chess Club members will happily teach you. You're a member of Chess Club when you say you are a member. We promote the following values: competitiveness, self-study, respect, and acceptance of all. Contact the club advisor, Mr. Ferguson, for more information. Now getting into our feature story.
Hello, Naha. It's your boy Dominic, and I'm here with Aaron Arredondo. What's up, Aaron?
How you doing, Dom?
Doing good?
My name is Aaron Arredondo. I am the program manager for IYT, better known as Improve Your Tomorrow. I oversee Natomas High School, Discovery High School, and Jefferson K through 8, and it's a pleasure to be here with you, Dom.
Yes, sir. So, Aaron, first question is, what is the goal for IYT?
So the goal for IYT, so our mission is to increase the number of young men of color, like yourself and myself, to attend and graduate from colleges and universities. Our vision is a nation in which young men of color, like yourself and myself, are overrepresented in higher education, such as college and trade schools and all that, underrepresented in the criminal justice system, which are prisons, everything of that sort, and leaders in their community. Our values are being resilient, being authentic, and being passionate. And ultimately, we just want to break the school to prison pipeline for our young males of color through generations to come.
Yes, sir. So tell me, Aaron, how do you guys manage to communicate with students or get in touch with them due to this pandemic?
Well, I'm glad you say that because I actually have a PowerPoint set. So how that looks is that, so we are actually launching our program called IYT Plus. You guys heard of Disney Plus, you've heard of ESPN Plus. Well, this is IYT Plus. So this is just a PowerPoint that we'll be sharing every Friday for the month of February because it is Black History Month. We want to recognize all of our brothers. So how it works is that we have house rules. So on Fridays, we have a thing where cameras need to be on. Video games, we just have the kids engaged together. We have a creed. Dom, I know you remember this creed, where we literally all say it together, all program managers, mentors, everything of that sort, with our right fist in the air, and we recite this creed together to just uplift our spirits and remind us of why we do what we do. As I said before, the values, the vision, and the mission, and brotherly love. So what we do is, like I said, every Friday we have a Zoom meeting from 3 to 4, and pretty much we just want to give different aspects of love. So say you may have had a hard week, we want to make sure that our brothers on the call get appreciated and just are admired for their hard work for putting it into not just school, but just for the program. And this is what I was talking about: IYT Plus, Disney Plus, ESPN Plus. But this is the thing: you don't have to pay for this one. This one's free. So it's the after huddles. So after we have our 3 to 4 huddles, we have IYT Plus, and what that looks like is that from 4 to 5, we have virtual activities with our fellow brothers like yourself. We have video games, debates, movies, civic engagement, music, and so much more. Just a quick little side note: I don't know who chose this picture of me, but I gotta talk to that person because I look a little funky right there. But as you can see right here, we have the IYT bubble from Monday to Thursday from 3 to 5 p.m. So right now, technically, there is a bubble going on where, for those of us who remember IYT at Natomas, it's a place for our kids to just pop in, chit chat with their mentors, just hang out, kick it, whatever the case may be. IYT virtual tutoring. So Cal Soap actually offers professional tutors from 3 to 4, Monday through Thursday. Your mentor will put you in touch with that tutor because we understand that distance learning can be difficult. I don't know how you kids are doing it nowadays through the computer, but if I was in school, I'd be having a tough time. So I understand that. And like I said before, every Friday, we have our middle schools and our high schools come together on a Zoom call from 3 to 4. And we pretty much just have fun. And so a little more of what that looks like would be, so say like last Friday, we had a poetry room where people were just going in there, just speaking poetry, raps. I know we got a lot of rappers in Sacramento. Shout out to all our Sacktown rappers. We have a video game room where kids can just throw in their username or their gamer tag and play Warzone. I don't know, what other kids play? Fortnite, Apex, all that stuff. Career talk. So we actually had a Sac State like sheriff talk to us in the career talk room. And then restorative justice, to where we're going to break and speak about some of the issues to break the generational obstacles in which young males of color actually face. Like I said before, for the kids who are not yet in IYT or are interested, you guys can win cash, Grubhub gift cards, Beats headphones. We actually gave away a PS5 last year. All this and that. All you have to do is show up, and when you show up to the huddle, you're entered to win those prizes. And then when you enter the hangouts after, you're entered to win those prizes. And like I said before, there's tutoring Monday through Thursday, all subjects. So whether it be chemistry, art, English, math, whatever the case may be, just know that there's going to be a tutor there for you. And last but not least, things that you said that during the pandemic, how we're offering our kids or servicing our kids, we're also doing care packages. So all you have to do is when you join IYT, ask your mentor like, hey, how do I get one of these deliveries? And your names will be added to the list. Just recently, we did a Valentine's Day delivery. We've done game deliveries, just different things to keep the kids engaged and just keep them motivated to stay in school. Because we understand, like I know for a fact, I'm gonna keep it real, I'd be bored out of my mind. My attention span would only be lasting so long in class. So I can understand if that's hindering my academic performance. And last but not least, do you guys need support? Because we do understand that during these tough times, like even myself, I'm gonna be vulnerable. I've gone through a roller coaster of emotions. Like I've been super happy, but then I've also been super sad. Or for some of the kids who are at home, school was their outlet to escape their reality at home, and now they have no ability to escape that. So luckily for us, we want to make sure that our kids who are going through some traumatic events don't hold that within for years to come, which will lead them and hinder them from becoming the best versions of themselves. So we offer free counseling every Friday in the same IYT Plus hangout room from 4 to 5 p.m. And there's a Zoom ID as well. And last but not least, the 5th annual Brotherhood Conference. Dom, do you remember these?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We're having the 5th annual Brotherhood Conference, March 12th from 3 to 5 p.m. Luckily for all the kids this year, you don't have to spend all day at the Brotherhood Conference as the years before. This time it's only 2 hours. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. And I hope that with this video and this interview that we get a lot more kids to show up. sign up for the program, and yeah. So yeah, that's how we're helping and servicing our kids through the pandemic right now.
So going to school, I get a lot of questions like from everybody, like females. They be asking about like, are you guys ever gonna have a sisterhood?
Sister.
Yeah.
So that's actually a great question. You said that if we're ever gonna have a sisterhood. So the reason why we serve young males of color is because we are the lowest statistic to go to college, lowest statistics to graduate high school, to even attend college and even graduate college as well, like I said. And the reason why we only serve that demographic is because we understand that with what's the word I want to say? Not saying that our fellow ladies don't have don't have the opportunities as us, but systematically we're just not meant to grow past a certain point. We're either meant for prison, meant for just hardworking labor jobs, things of that nature. So we want to make sure we increase that number, but that does not mean that we shy away from our female counterparts. We are actively, as you know this, Dom, you have a female mentor right now. We are actively trying to accumulate as many female mentors as possible, because one, we understand that I believe this, that ladies can do a way better job than guys can do in any aspect, but also because we want to know, we know that not only do males are missing father figures or male role models in their lives, but they may not be getting the same nurture that they may need from home. So that's why we're trying to bring both aspects of both a male figure and a female figure, to where there's the nurture side, but then there's the also role model side. So we're working on it. We're working on it.
Sir, one last question. Who do you want to give a shout out to?
I'm gonna give a shout out to you, Dom. I'm gonna give a shout out to you. I'm gonna give a shout out to all the kids in the Natomas High School, especially the IYT kids. You know who you are. My 9th graders, my 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. Give a shout out to Chris Moore. I don't know if any of you guys remember Mr. Seymour the GOAT. Shout out to Miss Susanna and Mr. Pitts. They are amazing. They're always backing for and encouraging students to join IYT. They always have Improve Your Tomorrow's back, so I want to appreciate them. But before we end this interview, I want to let the kids know that besides the services that we provide for the IYT Plus, we also offer, like, our main big thing is that I was a mentor in Natomas High School before, and my biggest thing is that you don't have to do this alone. You don't have to do this alone because, one, just because I had this thing to where I thought you couldn't be cool and be smart. I thought you had to be one or the other. But you're a perfect example of this, Dom. Like, you can be cool, you can be steezy, you can be, whatever the kids say nowadays. You can be hardworking and intelligent, and if you mix them both together, you'll be unstoppable. Like, who's gonna tell you what? You got your stuff handled on this side, you got your stuff handled on this side, and if you come together, that's what's gonna happen. But most importantly, when you have a mentor here for IYT, if you sign up, just know that mentor is gonna hold you accountable, whether it be making sure your grades are on point, as you know, making sure that your life is well balanced, because a lot of things, a lot of outside influences affect most of our kids' academic performance, not just mentally, but emotionally as well, whether it be home abuse, whether it be drug abuse, whether it be lack thereof guidance, whatever the case may be. So just know that it is, we keep it fun and light here at IYT, but it's, we're also going to be on top of you. We're going to make sure that you got to do what you got to do, keep you on point. It's not because we want to be hard. I was going to use a different word, but we don't want to be hard on you too much, but we also do want to make sure that, you grow. Pressure makes diamonds. So if no one's putting, that voice behind you, like, hey, bro, do what you got to do what you got to do, then ultimately it's up to you guys and up to us to make sure that we reach you to not just to get to college, but to get through college. And that's where the program ultimately lies, is that we want you guys to be the better versions of yourself.
Thank
I
you
know.
so much, Aaron.
Thanks.
That's it for our show today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.